All right, working in the garage on Scarlett, and I was going to give a quick tip on how to deal with these front springs in these cars. Uh, Number one, respect the spring. When they are compressed up in where they sit in the car, they are under a tremendous amount of pressure. The force on there is really incredible. And when you break that lower control arm loose and start dropping that down, that spring will actually start going into an arc because it's captured at the top, but as the bottom control arm comes down, the spring will start arcing, and it can come flying out of that lower spring pocket at any time. So there's lots of gizmos on the market, spring compressors and this and that you can use. The compressors might work okay if you had a lift. It's just a little hard to get up underneath on jack stands. Anyhow, we did it old school. So what I did is I use a ratchet strap, and I've seen guys use chains, and like ratchet strap to me is just the easiest. Get it around the spring, tie it off on the other side. It was tight. I had tightened it up before I started lowering the control arm. And I got the spring all the way down, or the control arm all the way down, and the spring is still in the lower pocket. It's not completely out yet. So you take your pry bar, whatever, and you get in there and pop that out of that lower spring pocket in the control arm. You can see there. And when you do that, that thing is still even all the way down like that. It's in there with enough force to come flying out of there. So if you didn't have anything to capture it, yeah, it could be pretty scary. So anyhow, the spring comes flying out, the ratchet strap catches it, and everybody's safe. But you can see the height of that thing, and it's about half of that height when it's in the car. Gives you an idea of just how much force is on that baby. It's an interesting suspension that they used on most GM cars back in the day. But yeah, respect that spring because it can be really dangerous. But this side came apart pretty well. Do the other side tomorrow. Then get the A-arms, front brakes, have all the front suspension off the car. And then parts are slowly rolling in. Some stuff's back ordered, of course. And then there's a lot of things we can do to get, start putting stuff together. And yeah, this is projects coming along really well. So there you have it for now. Respect the spring.